One of the biggest questions everybody is asking, when am I going to get vaccinated? Where are the vaccines? And no one knows. But Brian Lilley from the Toronto Sun has an opinion on this. He joins me right now because the story is changing every day, it seems, that, we don't have vaccines. We are going to get some vaccines. We're going to have them in February. We're going to have them in March. The economists are saying we're going to have them in 2022. What's the story?
Stephen, I'm here to tell you that Canada has the biggest and best portfolio of vaccines in the world, and we will have more doses per citizen than any other country.
What office are you running for?
That's been the federal government's line from the beginning. And, I stole this from my friend Bill Carroll on Talk Radio. Bill said it's like, saying, well, more fire trucks are going to show up to your house when it's on fire, but they're going to show up in a few days. Well, the house is on fire now, so, you need the vaccines now.
Has our federal government, who's responsible for getting the vaccines, we're hearing other countries have them, the United States, Europe, Britain says they have too many of it. Has it really been a screw up?
It has. Some of it their fault, some of it not their fault. Let's be honest, like the Pfizer slowdown, not their fault.
Right.
The fact that the EU, we were all supposed to be in this together, everyone getting doses from Pfizer's Belgian factory were supposed to be cut, and the EU was getting 92% of their doses while we were getting 0, that's a failure on the government, because the EU leaders immediately called Albert Bourla, the global CEO of Pfizer, and said, the hell you say?
Yeah.
We want our vaccines.
Absolutely, and you're part of the EU.
Justin Trudeau did not call for a week until after Doug Ford and John Tory and everybody else had been calling.
But Brian, we're hearing that there are companies in Canada who are saying now that they tried to create it almost a year ago. They were thwarted by the government. They still want to do it. They aren't getting any support from the government. Doesn't Canada need to have its own indigenous way of creating vaccines?
We do, and we still have it, despite all the people that say, Mulrooney sold it off. Well, if Mulrooney sold something off, that was 30 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Besides, that lab still exists. It's in North York. We could drive there in about 20 minutes from where we're sitting, and it makes vaccines still to this day. Canada's biggest vaccine plant. So we can't make the mRNA vaccine that Pfizer and Moderna are, but once we approve AstraZeneca, there's no reason that AstraZeneca or Johnson & Johnson couldn't be made in Toronto, in Montreal at the NRC lab, or at GlaxoSmithKline facility in Quebec City, where they made the H1N1 vaccine. And we thought that was a disaster, and it went far smoother than this.
So where's the opposition? Why aren't they saying, Trudeau, you can authorize this? Get off it.
They have asked, why didn't you negotiate vaccine production rights? And that has not resonated. Outside of myself and a couple of others, the media is just ignoring that. That's a major part of this. We should be making, because you don't need to develop it. This company, Providence
license it.
Providence Therapeutics, that says they could make it, they won't be ready till January 2022. That's too late. Yeah. Maybe it's good for down the road, but we need one now, and for that we need to license it, as you say, and we didn't do that.
Brian Lilley, thank you very much. 3 minutes. So thank you for watching, and please make sure that you subscribe and tell your friends. We are going to have lots of fabulous shows coming up in the new year.